So, you're playing NGU, right? You're having a great time, doing all your augments, basic training, and also doing the adventure mode. All of a sudden, you beat this guy, boss number 58, and then a little text pops up saying that you've unlocked not only the challenges, but also someone called Gordon Ramsay Bolton. All of a sudden, a huge amount of questions start whirling around you like a tornado. What are Titans? How do I fight them? How many tears am I going to shed while dealing with their sorry asses? Don't worry, that's why I'm here, to regurgitate a bunch of information from the wiki because ain't nobody got time for reading. Specifically, I'll be telling you cliff notes on how to unlock the Titans and also some things about their drops. Also, it's important to note that I'll only be covering the normal mode Titans in this video. I'll cover the evil mode Titans in another video. I'm putting the first three Titans into one group because there really isn't anything special you have to do in order to fight them. You just have to beat the required boss. As mentioned before, Gordon Ramsay Bolton requires boss number 58, Grand Corrupted Tree requires you to beat boss number 66, and Jake from Accounting requires you to deal the final blow to boss number 82. I also put the feature all three of these Titans unlock below them, and we'll go into greater detail about that once we get into more detail about each Titan. Gordon Ramsay Bolton, despite his reference to the notoriously harsh Chef Ramsay, really is Baby's first Titan. Of course, that's not to say he can't do some bad things to you. He can paralyze you, bleed you, which will lower your HP regen for the duration of the fight, and can also do a power attack for more damage. But he's really there to kind of introduce what the Titans are. Even though the Titans do get more powerful as you fight them, with Gordon Ramsay Bolton, it really shouldn't be an issue at all. Like the adventure zones, the Titans have required stats or recommended stats you need to beat them at, and also an auto kill stat. The Titan fights are on a cooldown, usually 60 minutes, and once you reach the auto kill stat for them, you will defeat them instantly as soon as they become off cooldown. Very useful for grinding their sets. The main thing that draws from Gordon Ramsay Bolton, aside from, of course, the chef's set, is a number. Once you get a number, you can control-click it to unlock the NGU feature. The NGU feature allows you to allocate your energy and or magic to certain NGUs. Each of these will give you a boost to certain stats, such as gold drops, general power, etc. Maxing out a number, aka getting it to level 100, will also give you 10% extra speed for these NGUs. Thus, it's pretty beneficial to max that out. As shown before, the auto kill stats for Gordon Ramsay Bolton are 3,000 power and 2,500 toughness. Good luck. The Grand Corrupted Tree has no set associated with it, however it does drop a lot of boosts, and it drops both a giant seed and the red mysterious liquid. Control-clicking a giant seed unlocks Yggdrizzle, which allows you to grow and eat various fruits that, when eaten, will give increases to your various attributes or will give you various things, such as more arbitrary points. Control-clicking the red mysterious liquid unlocks the Hyper Regen skill, which will multiply your HP regen for about 5 seconds. According to the wiki, it will take between 4,500 and 5,500 power, and between 4,000 and 5,000 toughness to take the Grand Corrupted Tree down in a 1v1 fight. It will also take 9,000 power and 7,000 toughness to auto-kill it. Be warned though, because the Grand Corrupted Tree can provide 2 debuffs through its 2 types of spore attacks. Jake from Accounting is more interesting than the other 2 Titans because, apart from his Locust attack, he can also use his shirt flapping skill to disable your skills in a certain order. Apart from the office set, the main thing you get from beating him is not only a stapler, but also a scrap of paper. Control-clicking that scrap of paper will unlock the Gold Digger feature. The Gold Diggers allow you to sacrifice some of your gold per second from the time machine to upgrade various stats if you have the slots to equip said digger, that is. It'll take roughly between 14,000 and 16,000 power and 12,000 to 14,000 toughness to beat him for the first time, according to the wiki, and it takes 25,000 power and 15,000 power to achieve the auto kill stats for him. Good luck with that. Oog the Unmentionable requires you to beat Boss 100 before accessing him, and he's the first of what I'm going to call Puzzle Titans, because there's a specific little puzzle you have to do in order to actually defeat him. Now, you can see the stats for him at the top of this image. However, you can see that he becomes invincible after his first attack, and each turn he becomes twice as powerful. So how exactly are you going to defeat him? Well, Oog grows more powerful through insults, and during the fight he calls you a droop, which, if you remember correctly from boss number 9, is the name of the goblin enemy in the forest. That's the key to this fight. Go to the forest adventure zone and farm the goblin. Eventually he'll drop the Ring of Apathy, which, when equipped at any level, will disable his invincibility, and, when equipped at max level, will disable his power growth. Maxing out the Apathy Ring is also required in order to auto-kill Oog the Unmentionable, so be aware of that. You also need to keep the ring if you ever wish to fight him manually, which I'll talk about later. The main drop from him you'll want, aside from all of his rings, is his armpit hair, which, when control clicked, will unlock the Beards of Power feature. These beards will give you a temporary bonus that increases as the beard levels up. On top of this temporary bonus, you will also get an increasing permanent bonus, which will persist throughout rebirths. In order to reach Waldurp, the 5th Titan, you'll need to have killed boss number 116. The wiki points out that it's nearly impossible to really idly kill Waldurp, mainly because of his unique skill, which we'll discuss in a second. Waldurp's unique skill is Waldurp Says, where he'll either say Waldurp Says or not, and then tell you to use a certain attack skill on him. If you don't use the right skill on him, or you wait too long, he'll explode. If you manage to defeat Waldurp, you'll have to find him in any one of the menus in 3 minutes. If you don't find him in 3 minutes, he'll move to the next menu. You have to find him in order for the cooldown to start again. Overall, you'll have to do this 4 times across Waldurp's 5 forms. And remember, he can hide in any of the menus. On top of the stats you need, you also need to defeat Waldurp's final form 3 times in order to auto-kill him. So make sure you do that and you'll be fine. After defeating Waldurp, you'll unlock the MacGuffin fragments for each zone. It would take an entire video to really explain them, but suffice to say, MacGuffins provide a bonus to their respective stats when you rebirth, depending on how long the rebirth has been going. So, very, very useful. The Very Hungry Caterpillar's eldritch cousin requires boss number 132 to be defeated, and has an entire quest around unlocking the Titan. First, you need to defeat the skeleton guardian inside the beast's zone, and read the note he drops. The note will contain clues on how to unleash the beast, so to speak. In case you can't figure it out, I'm going to give you the list, but be warned, there are spoilers. In order, you must defeat Oog with a level 69 Ring of Apathy equipped, defeat the Grand Corrupted Tree with a stick in your inventory slot, defeat Jake from accounting with only his stapler equipped, and go through floors 0 to 101 in the Infinite Tower of Pissed Off Dudes with absolutely no equipment on. Once you collect all the clues and arrange them in the right order, they will tell you the time, 43 minutes and 19 seconds. That's how long your next rebirth needs to be in order to unlock the beast, and you must rebirth roughly 43 minutes and 19 seconds in. There is a bit of a grace period, but not a large one. Once you do all this, you'll be able to fight the beast, and find that this is the first Titan with 4 difficulties: easy, normal, hard, and brutal. Each one of these adds additional drops, though the main 2 you want are the Heroic Sigil from any of the beasts, and the mysterious purple liquid that drops starting at version 2. Control clicking the Heroic Sigil will unlock quests, in which you go to various adventure zones to collect things for the beast to eat. Upon completing quests, you'll not only receive arbitrary points, but also quirk points for various quirks, similar to the Infinite Tower of Pissed Off Dude's perk points and its perks. Control clicking the mysterious purple liquid will unlock Beast Mode, which, when activated, will increase your power, but will also increase damage taken. Don't worry though, you can activate and deactivate this skill at will, so it isn't that bad, and is actually pretty good for idling zones. Having 4 difficulties means there are 4 auto kill stat requirements, but here's the stat requirements for version 4. So, yeah, that's about it. That's all 6 Titans in normal mode. I'll be back with another video about the 3 evil mode Titans, but that's it for now. Bye.